What's poppin', everyone? Got a bonus video for y'all today. This one's a little different from the usual Showdown content, but I think it'll be fun. A friend of mine wanted me to fill out this Pokemon favorites template, and I figured why not turn this into a video. Plus, it'll be the perfect opportunity to talk about the big Pokemon news, Legends ZA, and Pokemon Champions that we recently found out about. But there's a lot to fill out here, and I'm sure that I might have some overlapping Pokemon, so hopefully, it'll be good. Let's see what we can do. So this normal type, let's start with Gen 1. Let's go Gen 1 across, Gen 2 across, Gen 3 across. Let's go like that by generation. So normal types, there's a lot of really good normals in Gen 1. I really like Ditto. I feel like Ditto Gen 1 is just peak. Like this mon here, I've seen this mon do so well in competitive, and also I just love this Pokemon in general. So like the way that I'm going to go about this is just how I like Pokemon in general, and also how it's served me in competitive. And Ditto has been the absolute best for me, and I love this Pokemon a lot. Is there apparently you can click Shiny Charm and turn this blue? Yeah, there we go. So let's start with that. Gen 1 Fire types. Fire type Pokemon, there's a lot of really good ones. I mean, there's not many good ones, but there's a lot of good ones. I like Charizard. I mean, Charizard's the iconic. It was my Fire Red starter, so, and that's, I mean, I started Pokemon in Gen 3. That Pokemon here is, it means a lot to me, so Charizard it is. Water types. Oops, I gotta unclick this. Okay, water type Pokemon. So, yeah, a lot more water types than fire types, it seems. I really like Gyarados. Gyarados is so cool. Yeah, Gyarados to me is very nostalgic, very sentimental. I remember I had a dream when I was younger of riding a Gyarados to school. Everyone was so impressed. Unfortunately, it was just a dream. Next, we got grass types. Grass type Pokemon. I'm gonna go with Victory Bell here. You know, there's so many interesting grass types in Gen 1, like Venusaur and Executor, and I guess, I mean, maybe not a lot, but I like Victory Bell a lot. You know, when I was younger, I always was I'm not really obsessed, but very intrigued by plants, carnivorous plants, like Venus flytraps and pitcher plants. Pitcher plants are, you know, like Victory Bell's a pitcher plant, for example. I was super interested in those kinds of things, so Victory Bell was a Pokemon that I really liked a lot, and Team Rocket apparently had it, so I was happy about that when I watched the show. Electric types, Pikachu. Pikachu for sure, guaranteed, right? It's iconic. It's a beautiful Pokemon, and that's, you know, what got, I think, a lot of people into Pokemon was Pikachu. Ice types. Ice types. Lapras, I guess. I don't know. I think Lapras is my favorite from that. Fighting types, I would say Hitmonlee. I'm doing Taekwondo right now. I don't think Hitmonlee is based on Taekwondo. I think it's based on Muay Thai or something, but kicking, right? Hitmonlee is what I'm doing right now. Is Taekwondo, is kicking a lot. So I'll go with that. I think maybe if I wasn't doing Taekwondo, it might have been Primate, but I'll go with Hitmonlee right now because I think that's why it's my favorite. Poison types in Gen 1, there's a lot. There's a lot. I might go with Nidoking. Nidoking might be my favorite from Gen 1 for poison types. It's a really good one. Ground types. Ground type Pokemon. Golem. I just did Golem, so I'm like leaning towards Golem. I feel like Golem is just, you know, the ground type for me right now. Fun mon. Flying types. I already did Gyarados and Charizard. I'm gonna do Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl is just it's a nice fossil. Really fun Pokemon. And I really wish that Aerodactyl was in the game currently, but it's not, which is very disappointing. Psychic types Alakazam. If you watched my last video, I told you the story. I ran around with 2 spoons as a kid, pretending I was Alakazam, and yeah, that's why. So, bug types. Bug types. Scyther. I like Scyther. I just like Scyther. Rock type Pokemon. Kabutops. I ran that a lot on Gen 5 rain teams. One of my favorites. Fossil type Pokemon is really, really good. I love it. Ghost types. So I guess I got 3 options for Gen 1. I'm going Gengar. Although Haunter's a good option. Like Haunter, I really like Haunter a lot. But I think I have more of a connection to Gengar. Do you guys remember those, I don't know if maybe you weren't alive back then, but those Burger King 1999 toys, they were giving them with like, I don't know, Happy Meals or whatever. Not Happy Meals, that's a McDonald's thing, never mind. You know what I mean? Like those meals. They were giving like, so I actually have a Hitmonlee, a Gengar like light up. It lights up the eyes, and I have like a Golem top, and I don't know what else I have. I have a bunch of them, but those were really fun. I remember Gengar was one of my favorites from Gen 1. It's a really good mon. I like it. Anyways, Dragonite. Only 3 dragon types in Gen 1, right? So, and Dragonite was certainly my favorite. Were there actually no dark types in Gen 1? I guess there weren't. Huh. Yeah, I guess the first dark type was Gen 2 then. Huh, interesting. I'll pick that, I guess. 2 steel types, Magneton. Fairy. There wasn't a fairy type in Gen 1, obviously. So these are Pokemon that were turned into a fairy type, I guess. So I'll go with Clefable. Starter. Favorite starter from Gen 1 is Charizard for sure. Oh, I could change the shiny stuff on things, right? Even though I guess it doesn't matter. I'll make this shiny, that shiny. That's probably all. Oh, Gyarados. Alright, made shiny. Good. Good. Cool. Gimmick form. What is that? Ooh. Megas? Or and Gigantamax or whatever. I guess Megazam. There's a bunch of spoons there, so I'll go with that. Mewtwo is my favorite legendary from there. And overall favorites. Ooh, overall favorites. I guess I'm gonna have to go with Alakazam. Yeah, that's my overall favorite from Gen 1. Gen 1 favorite Alakazam. Mewtwo's a really close second for me, but yeah, Alakazam is a favorite Gen 1, so I'm gonna go with that. Gen 2. So let's go here with our normal type Pokemon, and it's gonna be Teddiursa. I love Teddiursa so much. The Teddiursa Ursaring Ursaluna line, that's one of my favorites ever for Gen 2. Fire types, Typhlosion. Let's go with that. Love Typhlosion. I mean, I think I would say probably Entei is a close second. Ooh. This is an interesting one because I love Feraligatr, I love Suicune, and Lantern. But I love Lantern, so I'm gonna go with Lantern. Lantern is a Pokemon that has been with me for a while. I love Lantern so much. In fact, I remember clearly there was a shiny Lantern in Pokemon Pearl, and it was on the GTS, that global trade whatever thing. And I remember there was a shiny one there, and it was asking for like a, I don't know, a Palkia or something crazy that I couldn't get, like a level 100. Maybe it wasn't a Palkia, maybe it was something else. And I remember I hacked my game and I just got something that was like hacked level 99, met at level 99, taught them all like HMs and stuff, and sent them over and took that Lantern like it was mine. It was crazy. But I got Lantern, so it matters. Meganium. Yes, that's my favorite grass from Gen 2 for sure. Let's talk about Legend ZA right now. I think this is a good segue into Legend ZA. I absolutely love the starters. Being Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig. What a nice lineup. I mean, we already had Hisui and Typhlosion in Legends Arceus, right? So it makes sense that Cyndaquil isn't there. But what's even more exciting to me is the possibility of Mega Meganium. If this game is really bringing back Megas, and we see a Mega Meganium, Mega Meganium, right? That's gonna be super hype. I'm excited for that. So, I mean, obviously, if that's the case, assuming hypothetically that's the case, we'll get Mega Feraligatr and Mega Emboar as well. I think that'd be really cool. But we don't know yet for sure if it's just gonna be a new form or if it's gonna be you know, an actual like mega trio right there. We don't even know. But I love the balance in the starters. Totodile, I mean, it's already a fan favorite, so whatever new Feraligatr form we're gonna get, it's gonna be fantastic. As for Tepig, I think it's a great fire type pick. Never really seen as top tier competitively, so it feels like a fresh, well balanced choice, you know, alongside Chikorita as well. I mean, Superior is already top tier. Samurott has a Hisuian form, so it makes sense for Emboar to finally get some time in the spotlight, you know, to get some well-deserved attention. Could be a game changer, who knows. But I like the starters. I'm excited for the game. It looks good, and I'm excited to see the return of AZ and finally the introduction of AZ's Floette, which was never actually released before in an event. Finally, we're getting it now, which is very exciting, and also all the megas in the trailer are such a blast into the past. Pretty sure they didn't reveal any new Mons or Megas or anything yet, since release day is still some time away, but I'm sure we'll see some stuff soon. Electric types. Raikou, for sure. Raikou. I like Raikou a lot. I mean, I already chose Lantern, so it's my electric favorite is Raikou for sure. That was actually one of my favorites back in the day. One of my favorites for sure. Ice type Piloswine, I mean, it's the descendant, not descendant, what is it? What is the word? Kid of Chinese Mammothswine. You know, whatever the word is. I'll go Heracross on fighting. I'll go Crobat on poison. Ground type, I'll go probably Donphan. I like Donphan quite a lot. Also because I think one of my favorite ground types is Steel type, so I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that one for sure. Flying types, ooh, I like a lot of the flying types here actually. I might actually go with it's a quick tie between Xatu and Lugia. Lugia is actually my favorite Pokemon of all time. I remember when I was a kid, I think Lugia was probably the most favorite Pokemon I ever had. Xatu I think is a really good one though as well, but I'm gonna go Lugia here. Psychic type, I already chose Lugia, so I'm gonna go Wobbuffet. I actually have a really good plushie of Wobbuffet, and when I competed in some VGC tournaments, I had a Wobbuffet plushie by my side, and I won quite a lot, so it brings me good luck. And you know what I think about Wobbuffet? Maybe you didn't know, I would spam teams with Wobbuffet on it. Back when it was allowed with Shadow Tag, I would run Custat Berry. So I would tank hits, I would Mirror Code counter or whatever, and I get to low HP, a Destiny Bun with Custat Berry and knock out another Pokemon. So I'd knock out like 2 to 3 Mons. I love Wobbuffet. That Mon is one of my favorites for sure. I think I did a video on like my actual top 10 favorites Pokemon of all time. Maybe I'll link that in the video as well, in the description, so you can watch that as well. But yeah, Wobbuffet's one of my favorites for sure. Bug types in Gen 2, Scizor, I'd say. Rock type, these are good rocks, but I'll go T-Tar. T-Tar is one of my favorites as well for rock types, and just in general, it's a good mon. Ghost is only one option, Misdreavus, which honestly I do like. I love Misdreavus a lot, so I'll go with that, sure. Kingdra. I like Kingdra. Ooh, dark types. Dark types. Umbreon. I was waiting for you. Let's go with you. Let's go Steelix here. That's one of my favorites. I was looking at that on ground types and I was like, yeah, when is that coming up again? Steel. So I'm gonna go Steel for that. Yeah, let's go Granbull here. I like Granbull quite a lot. Favorite starter from Gen 2 is probably Feraligatr. I like Feraligatr a lot. It actually won me my first draft league, so I'll definitely be choosing Feraligatr here. Favorite gimmick form, Mega Ampharos, I would say. Favorite legend, I would say probably Lugia, for sure actually. And favorite overall, favorite overall. This is a tough gen because I love all of these so much, but Lugia has been one of my favorite mons from the beginning, even before Metagross, which was probably my all-time favorite of all time. So I'll go with that. And that concludes Gen 2. which is one of my favorite gens. Let's start with Gen 3. So Gen 3 normal types, ooh, we got a lot. We got actually quite a lot. I'm gonna go with Vigoroth. Vigoroth actually is an iconic Gen 3 Pokemon normal type for me. I use this Pokemon quite a lot in competitive back in the day, as well as recently. I did a Vigoroth video. If you haven't seen that one, check it out. And I like this a lot. I like it more than Slacking. I like it more than Slakoth. It's a mon that's very unique in what it does. It separates itself from the two. Now, that's not to say, I mean, I also really like Exploud a lot, but Vigoroth takes it from me there. I'll go Blaziken here. Make it shiny. Looks cooler. Blaziken is, you know, there are not really a lot of fire types in Gen 3 from what I can see. I mean, there was only Blaziken, Camerupt, Torkoal, and Castform. That's it. So that's interesting, huh? All right, well, water types. Ooh, you know, this is a close one for me. This is a really close one for me because I love Wailord. Thanks to Noble Roar Wailord, if you remember that video, it's one of my it's actually my most viewed Showdown video of all time, is Noble Roar Wailord. That's a really good one. But that and, I mean, I love Swampert in general, but also Clamperl. Clamperl, I really like Clamperl so much. And that's, I think, what got me into Trick Room was Clamperl, because I ran a Clamperl Stakataka team like a gen ago, I think, right? That was when it was, where this was probably my most effective, most iconic Trick Room team, was a Trick Room team with Clamperl and Stakataka, and Clamperl was so cool. So I'm gonna put that as my favorite water from Gen 3 because that was an iconic mon. Gen 3 grass, I don't really know. I really don't know. I mean, I love Sceptile. That was one of my, I think that was my starter. Like, that was a really good mon. But I was also super intrigued by seeing Cacturn and Cradily. So I have no idea what's my favorite Gen 3 mon. I'll probably go Cradily here because it's like cool. Because I like that mon a lot. Wow, there were not a lot of electric types either. Huh, Plusle, Amina, and Manectric line. Okay, well, I don't care much of these guys, so I'll go with you. Okay, so this one, we have a few here. I'll go Glalie. I like Glalie a lot. Glalie's pretty cool. It's a good Gen 3. Gen 3 fightings, I'm gonna go Hariyama. I like how it's based on sumo wrestling, and me as a you know, getting into the styles is you know, I appreciate you know, Hariyama. I'm gonna go Seviper here. Year of the Snake, Chinese Year of the Snake. We gotta go Seviper for sure for Gen 3. We gotta do that. We got to. And I like Seviper a lot. I mean, this is a favorites list of mine. Right? Obviously, I'm not gonna just say something that I don't mean, right? I like Seviper more than any of these other poison types for sure. So obviously, I'll choose that. Ground types, I'll go Groudon. I was obsessed with Groudon as a kid, so I'll do that. Oh, Shadow Lugia is here. Oh, wait, but that is not. I guess that's a Gen 3 mon. I guess it is, right? Because, I mean, XD Gale of Darkness came out during Gen 3. I might choose you, actually. Well, I don't know. It feels like a cop-out to choose that, or whatever the saying is. I'm going to go Rayquaza, because that's my favorite. I love Shadow Lugia, though. That's one of my favorites. Love that mon. But that's not really a Gen 3 mon, you know? It's like, it doesn't feel like a Gen 3 mon. Shadow, like, not Shadow, sorry. Shiny Rayquaza is actually my favorite Gen 3 mon, just cause I love the colors. The black shinies are so cool. They really are. Gen 3 Psychic favorite is 100% Metagross. Is 100,000% Metagross. That mon is my favorite of all. Favorite bug from Gen 3 is probably Shedinja. Love Shedinja. I was gonna go Armaldo, but Shedinja for sure. I think it's just unique. right? You level up a Nincada to evolve into Ninjask and you get a Shedinja. I think that's really cool. Like, I thought that was really cool when I was playing the games. And I started during Ruby, so seeing that was magical to me. Rock types, I'll go Aggron. I like Aggron. Ghost type Sableye, because I already chose Shedinja, obviously. Dragon. Ooh. Dragon types in Gen 3 were pretty cool, actually. They actually were really cool. I would choose Shelgon because I really like it, but I think Salamence was like my ultimate favorite, so I'll go with that. Dark type, Mightyena. Ooh, Mightyena. You know, I loved Mightyena back in Gen 3. I liked it a lot. I was so happy that Team Magma and Team Aqua had this as their boss, like whatever their Mon, like the boss had those. Mightyena is a boss Pokemon for sure. Steel type. Oh, I already chose Metagross as Psychic. I'll choose Jirachi. Oh, Jirachi's actually really fun. I love Jirachi. Was it here too? Yeah, it was here too. So I could even like switch those up. But yeah, I like Jirachi a lot. Fairy types. Mawile. It wasn't a fairy type in Gen 3, obviously, but you know. Favorite starter from Gen 3 has to be Blaziken. You know, actually, Blaziken is based on a Taekwondo martial artist. I'm pretty sure it is, from what I've read. The lore around it is that it is a Taekwondo. It does do Taekwondo as a martial art, so I think that's pretty cool. That's why that's my favorite. Well, that's not really why it's my favorite. It's also because I love Blaziken, so. Mega Metagross, favorite gimmick form, favorite legend. Yeah, I'm doing Shadow Lugia now. Favorite overall is Metagross for sure. My ultimate favorite Pokemon is Metagross. Gen 4. How much time are we? Like, oh, okay, this took a lot of time. Not bad. Maybe I should talk about Pokemon Champions now, because we're already kind of deep into it. But you know, I saw the trailer for Pokemon Champions, and of course, people on Twitter were quick to say that Showdown is done for because of this game. If you actually look at how the game works, right? This obviously is not a replacement to Showdown at all. From what we know about it, I think that, you know, it's more like Battle Revolution. You're not really team building from scratch like Showdown is. Instead, you're kind of just transferring your Pokemon that you already have into Pokemon Home, and then you're transferring that to the game, which is a completely different, you know, purpose. Showdown gives you like the ability to battle with any team instantly. You could just kind of build things from out of thin air. Pokemon Champions obviously doesn't do that. That being said, Pokemon Champions has potential. You know, it has, apparently, I think it seems to feature Megas and Terras and other battle mechanics, which is a great sign. But from what I've seen, there seems to be kind of conflicting info on whether every Pokemon will be included. I don't think I've seen that every Pokemon can be included. If it does, that'd be really cool. For casual battles with high graphics, I think it could be really fun. For, you know, truly kind of a competitive variety like Showdown, I don't think it's in the same category. People were calling this like a Showdown killer. I don't think that's how it works. Not with this. You know, if Champions is strictly a VGC platform, then obviously Showdown will remain the best way to practice, for singles at least. Even VGC, like you can actually use any Pokemon you want without actually having it in game. You know, so that's not changing. I think I'll definitely be making content on Champions though, for sure. Just cause I like the graphic style, and I like the idea of it. So I think I'll definitely make content for it. So if y'all want to see that, I'll definitely be doing that, I'm sure. But I mean, to say it replaces Showdown, no, I don't think so. I would love for it to, though. If there was a way it could, I would love for it to, but I don't think it will. But that's just my 2 cents on that. Anyways, favorite normal type from Gen 4. Let's see here. So we got a few. I think my favorite Gen 4 is Porygon Z. I like Porygon Z because it's easy, peasy. Favorite Gen 4 fire type is Chimchar. Chimchar for obvious reasons. It's a very iconic Pokemon. You know, Chimchargers. Iconic. Favorite water type. Ooh, Empoleon, the best defogger. The best defogger. Yeah, I like that a lot. Let's see here. Favorite grass of Gen 4. Ooh, I don't know. Some of these are tough, actually. I'll go Rotom. Rotom Mo. I think so. But yeah, like, what do you all think about Legends EA and Pokemon Champions? Like, are you excited for the starters? Do you think that, do you think that Champions is gonna be a game changer in terms of battling or something? Or, I think it's more of a battle revolution style, but let me know what you all think. I'd like to know what you got from it. I told you what I got from it, kind of, but if you got something different from it, I'd like to know. For sure. Favorite Gen 4 electric? Magnezone. Love Magnezone. I use that Pokemon a lot. Ooh, Chinese Mammoth. I like that one. That was an easy pick. Easy pick. Favorite fighting? Lucario. Favorite poison Gen 4 is... Ooh, it's a toss-up. I actually like Skuntank a lot. I love Skuntank. Maybe more than Drapion, maybe more than Toxicroak or Roserade. I love Skuntank. Let's go Garchomp here for ground type favorite. Flying type favorite. Ooh, I like Togekiss, but I feel like this is going to come up as a fairy option, so I'm going to go Honchkrow, because Honchkrow is actually a really close second to Togekiss because of this Pokemon being a boss. It's a Honchkrow, right? It's like a boss Pokemon, so it kind of feels like me. Yeah, alright, so we got here Psychics, got quite a few. I kind of like Cresselia. Moonduck. I like this Pokemon a lot. Gets rid of bad dreams. And yeah, it's a cool mon. Bug type. I like not this. I like Yanmega. Favorite rock type Pokemon has to be Bonsly. I'll tell you why. When I played Pokemon, I believe it was XD Gale of Darkness, which Colosseum and XD are my absolute favorite Pokemon games. I remember running into Bonsly, and this was even before it was announced to be revealed, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Cause I knew it was like something to do with Sudowoodo, but something not like, it was something different, right? And I like this Pokemon a lot. And even in like the anime with Brock and stuff like that, with Bonsly, it was like crying all the time. I was like, yeah, that mon is fire. So that's why I chose it. Ghost types. I like Spiritomb because it rhymes with the Rock Tomb. I like that one. Spiritomb because it rhymes with Rock Tomb, obviously, right? Giratina Origin for my favorite dragon of Gen 4. I like that. Favorite dark of Gen 4. Maybe Darkrai. Favorite steel, Empoleon, obviously. I gotta double up because Empoleon is one of those mons, and I think you would understand if you've seen me for a while. You would understand that Empoleon is just one of those mons I gotta double up on, and there's no question about it. Fairy Togekiss. I had a feeling because I forgot what other fairies were in this because there are no fairies until later. But yeah, Togekiss. Favorite starter, Empoleon, obviously. Favorite gimmick form, Mega. Ooh, Lopunny, Gallade, Garchomp, Lucario, Abomasnow. I'm gonna go with Mega Abomasnow actually, because this mon has served me well. I got actually I think I hit number 1, or it was either top 5 or number 1 with the Mega Abomasnow team. It had an Infernape on it too, but it was a long time ago, so don't remember. Favorite legend, Giratina Origin. And favorite overall Pokemon from Gen 4. Ooh. I'm gonna have to go with Chinese Mamo. Gonna have to go with the Chinese for this one. And we are on to Gen 5. Now Gen 5 normal types, they have a good few, and I really like a lot of these. But, oh, they even have those what are these? Those like those movie things from Black and White, like you have to face like those movie bosses or whatever. Those were pretty interesting. Although I don't think any of them are my favorite, and I don't think I'm gonna choose any of them, but that's just a nice blast into the past. However, so I think my favorite normal is probably Meloetta. I'll go Pirouette here because, you know, this mon here, it served me very well in Draft League. It actually helped me with my first Draft League win a long time ago, along with Feraligatr and some other stuff. So I'll definitely go Meloetta for my favorite normal type here because I like this mon a lot. Favorite fire type Pokemon though is gonna be Victini. Love Victini. I love everything it stands for. The victory, you know, I'm victorious. Victini's victorious. I like how this Pokemon is, what it stands for, what it's based on, and victory and all that kind of stuff, and just how it performs. I love this mon a lot. I use it in Draft League. It's great. Cool mon, one of my favorite fire types, if not my favorite fire type period. So we'll see what happens in these slots. Yeah, so I like that a lot. Favorite water, ooh, good few here. Ooh, Chinese Seismitoad. Chinese Seismitoad. Gotta go with that one, right? Now, if you know about Chinese Mammothon, which I'm sure many of you all do, it's one of the more popular Chinese sets, Chinese Pokemon. However, Chinese Seismitoad is one of the original sets, the original Chinese Pokemon, so I have to go with that. And respect the master, you know? Now, grass types in Gen 5, there's a few. There's quite a few. I love Serperior, I love Whimsicott. There's a few forms here. I'm going to have to go with Virizion, though, because Virizion is one of the Three Musketeers, and the Three Musketeers is a fire-themed base Pokemon off of, because it's, you know, Alexander Dumas, great author. He also wrote the Count of Monte Cristo, which is my favorite book of all time and favorite story of all time. So yeah, I have to go with Virizion here because it also served me well in Draft League, and also I just love everything about it. Next Pokemon here is Electrix for Gen 5, and for me it's a tie between Electros and Stunfisk, but I know Ground's coming up soon, so I'll go Electros because I can't choose it anywhere else. Favorite Ice type Pokemon, let's go Cubchoo. I like Cubchoo a lot because it reminds me of Teddiursa, so I'll do that. Fightings, let's go Keldeo. D'Artagnan, you know, Three Musketeers. I could have chosen something else, but I'll go Keldeo here. Also because Keldeo is, you know, one of the mons, like I said, on my first Dream World OU team that I peaked the ladder with. You know, Keldeo was on my team for that, so it's very special to me. And I like it a lot. Amoonguss for my favorite poison. I just like it more than the others, personally. I'll go Stunfisk here. Favorite flying. Oh, so I guess background about Stunfisk, since I didn't mention it back here. I really like Stunfisk a lot because in XYOU, I peaked #1 on the ladder with a team that was Stunfisk, Avalugg, Mega Aerodactyl, Roserade, Jirachi, and Kingler. I swapped that team around to from Kingler to Crawdon, which helped me get the #1, but that was the original team. And Stunfisk holds a lot of value to me for sure. Great Pokemon, really, really good Pokemon for sure. Competitively and just in general, really fun mon. Favorite flying, Sigilyph. I like Sigilyph a lot. It's just a really cool mon. Favorite psychic. Psychics are actually my favorite typing. Maybe fire or steel as well. But recently, thanks to my taekwondo, I'm also a fighting master now. So I'm mastering all the elements. Anyways, favorite psychic from Gen 5. I don't know. Maybe Meloetta regular. It's kind of an overlap, but I mean, that's just what it is. My favorite. Favorite bug, Genesect. Yeah, on my first team, it was yeah, like I said, Genesect, sorry, Keldeo, Genesect, Hippowdon, Excadrill, Gliscor, and Garchomp. So yeah, very iconic to me. Favorite rock type Pokemon, Archeops, I would say, from Gen 5. It's a good fossil. Favorite ghost type from Gen 5. Probably, ooh. It's a close one for me between Jellicent and Cofagrigus. I'll go Cofagrigus here. A lot of them are really tough to pick, but I'm just kind of going with instinct. And I've also had quite a few glasses of wine, so it's very, very easy for me to decide right now. I'm very decisive. Yeah. Dragon, I'll go Druddigon. Love Druddigon. Dark type, I'll go Scrafty. I just used him. Fling Big Nugget. Check that video out. Steel type favorite. Ooh, I just picked Genesect. That's one of my favorite steel types for sure. Of Gen 5. But I'll go with Escavalier. It just, you know, the whole theme of it revolving around kind of like a knight or one of those like jousting thingies is cool to me. Are there only really 2 fairy types? I guess fairy type wasn't introduced until Gen 6, so that's why. But yeah, I'll go Whimsicott. Whimsicott is for sure my favorite. Favorite starter from Gen 5 is Superior. Favorite gimmick is... I don't even know. I'll go with this guy, because this guy is me right now. This guy's literally me. I'm a fighting type. I'm doing Taekwondo, I'm fighting, you know? This guy's literally me. I'm gonna go with this favorite gimmick form. Favorite legend is Genesect. And favorite of all favorites is probably... Favorite of all favorites of Gen 5 is probably Victini. I'll go Victini here. Very reminiscent of what I love about Pokemon, so... Or what I love about everything, you know? So, I'll go with that. Normal types of Gen 6. Okay. This took a while. We're only like halfway done. This took a while. I hope you all are enjoying the video, by the way. I'm just checking in on you all. You know, y'all are doing well? Good, good, good. All right, here we go. So, Gen 6. Let's go Mega Pidgeot. I love Mega Pidgeot. I love Pidgeot. So, I mean, it's an original Gen 1, so I love Mega, so I'll go with that. Favorite Gen 6 Fire type. Mega Charizard. I love Zardex. Actually, I kind of like Zard Y Shiny a lot more. Yeah, I like that a lot more. It just reminds me of a real dragon, you know? This is a dragon, real like an actual dragon type, but a real dragon. Like, this looks like a real dragon, so I'm gonna go with that. Water type, Mega Blastoise, I guess. I kind of like that a lot. Favorite grass of Gen 6 is Trevenant. That's like the coolest thing ever that was ever made from Gen 6. Is like a really cool grass tree, spooky thing, you know. Favorite electric, I'm gonna have to go with Mega Ampharos. That mon is so cool. Favorite ice type of Gen 6, Avalugg, iconic. Stunfisk Avalugg core, super iconic. Favorite fighting, Pancham or Pangoro? I'll go Pangoro. I think it's my favorite. I think it's my favorite for sure. Yeah, I'll go with it. Poison, Dragalge, ground type. What do we got? I'll go Mega Steelix here. I'm a big fan of Steelix. I'm a Steelix fan. I'll go with Steelix. Let's go here to flying. They got every butterfly in the book. They went and they found all the butterflies for this one. Wow. Okay. Favorite flying type of Gen 6. Noivern. Yeah, I like Noivern. It's my favorite. I'm discovering things I didn't know even prior, because I'm like, what's my favorite actually? Because then it's like, I have to actually think about it. But Noivern is the one for sure. Psychic Hoopa, for sure. Hoopa, right? That's the mascot right now. I love Hoopa, the original Hoopa. It's very mischievous. It just reminds me of me. Bug type, favorites. Are we on bug? Yeah. I might go with Mega Pinsir. I was like, I thought we were on flyings again, but then I was like, yes, right. This is bug flying. This is a bug flying type, so I understand now what we're doing here. So yeah, Mega Pinsir is my favorite. Favorite rock type is a close one between Mega Diancie and Tyrantrum. I'm gonna go Tyrantrum here because they're gonna ask me for my fairy type, obviously. So let's go shiny because it's blue. And blue is my favorite color. Ghost type. Favorite ghost type. Aegislash, I think. I like Aegislash a lot. Although, what's the steel options? I need to see what the steel options are. Oh, I like Aegislash here too. No, I like Mega Metagross. It's my favorite steel. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. I know what I want. I know what I want in life, you know? I know what I want. Favorite dragon. Favorite dragon. It's a good one. I might go with Mega Sceptile. I like Sceptile, and I loved how it was like a dragon type, so I'll go with that. Favorite dark in Gen 6? Ooh, Hoopa Unbound for sure. We got the steel already out of the way. Favorite fairy. Favorite fairy. I'll go with Mega Mawile. I like Mega Mawile a lot. A lot. Starter Greninja? Or maybe... no. Sorry, oops. Shiny form of Chestnut is cool, but I like shiny Greninja a lot more. A lot more. Yeah. So favorite gimmick form. I gotta uncheck this. Okay, favorite gimmick form. They have all the megas listed for us. Mega Diancie. And we'll make it shiny. Cause why not? Right? Favorite legend out of Gen 6 is Hoopa. And my overall favorites out of everything here, let's think. It's not a difficult decision. Hoopa is my favorite. Okay. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Gen 7. Favorite normal, Toucannon. I remember this one. Toucannon. I saw a toucan in Costa Rica, a live toucan, and I took a picture of it, and I showed you that picture in my video when I came back, so if you haven't seen that one, check it out. But Toucannon. Favorite fire is Salazzle. Love Salazzle. Favorite water of Gen 7 is Araquanid. Can you make you shiny? Yeah, there we go. Make you shiny too, why not? Favorite grass. You. Definitely you. I was thinking Kartana, but nah. I love Alola and Executor. That mon is great. Favorite electric. Ooh. This is a tough one. Zero Aura. Love Zero Aura. Ice type. Not a lot. I like Crabominable, but I like Alola Ninetales just a little more. Just a little bit more. Favorite fighting type. Beware is my favorite fighting from Gen 7. It is. Don't have to ask me twice why. You know, it's a great mon. You can see all the other fightings here are wonderful, but Beware it is. I love what it does, and I love how it was represented in the Pokemon show. Poison type. Alolan Muck. Do you remember the saying, never bring Trick Room to the Trick House? Do you remember that saying? Alolan Muck is the Pokemon that created that saying, because in a game that I played, in a match that I played, Wi-Fi Battle, one of the games, my opponent set up Trick Room on my Curse Alolan Muck, allowing me to outrun and outspeed everything on their team, OHKOing everything after that, and winning the game just because they set up Trick Room. So this mon here is the most iconic Poison type Pokemon, even Dark type. It's just the most iconic mon for Generation 7 for me, because it was the one that created the saying of never bring Trick Room to the Trick House. It set up Curse and swept because the opponent set up Trick Room. That video is still out there. You can find it. A great video. Ground type. I'll go Palossand. I just did that. Palossand is my favorite ground from Gen 7. Think you all know why, if you've seen the latest video. Flying type. I'm gonna go Oricorio Fire, because it's heat. Very heat. Favorite Psychic. Necrozma. Good mon. Bug favorite. Buzzwole. Yeah, I like Buzzwole. Favorite rock. Stakataka. But then steel types is probably Stakataka. So rock type is this, because I like this actually as a rock type because of this. You see this? Look at that. Look at that shiny form of Lycanroc Dusk. Love that mon. Ghost type, Mimikyu. Love Mimikyu. Great mon. Favorite dragon is Drampa from this gen. Oh, actually, is it this or that? Is it Turtonator or Drampa? I don't know. It's a close tie. I'll go Drampa, because I like that mon a little bit more. Favorite dark is Guzzlord. It used to be a mascot of mine for like less than a month. Then, yeah, Mimikyu for Fairy, I think, is for me. Primarina is my favorite starter. Actually, nah. Mimikyu is my favorite ghost, but I think I like Magearna as my favorite fairy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I instinctively clicked Mimikyu because this Mimikyu is here, but I think I like Magearna a tad more, just because I like the gears on this thing. Primarina, favorite gimmick form. Melmetal is just kind of goofy. I like that mon. Favorite legend, Necrozma. Favorite of all time, I would say from Gen 7, Alolan Muck. You know, never bring Trick Room to the Trick House. Just don't. Unless you want a nice feature in my video and a lesson learned, you know? Don't do that. Not versus me, at least. Versus others, maybe. But there's a lot of lessons to be learned. So now, Gen 8, normal type. We have here a couple options for us. It's a close one between Ursaluna and Hisuian Zoroark. I'm gonna have to go Hisuian Zoroark, but that mon is so cool. I loved that mon in Gen 8. That one is such an interesting, unique Pokemon with Illusion and Normal Ghost. Love it. Absolutely do. Favorite fire type is going to be Hisuian Arcanine, for sure. Favorite water. I don't think I was really attached to any water types in Gen 8, really. I mean, maybe Arctovish, I guess, or I don't know. Bearded Kingler kind of gave me a chuckle, so maybe I'll choose that one, because I kind of like that mon a bit, so I'll go with that. Favorite grass is probably... maybe Electrode, I guess. Hisuian Electrode. I think that mon is one of the coolest grass types out of the new gens, so I like that one a lot. Electric types. Morpeko. Morpeko is a really good one. Ice type. is Ice Cube for sure. Love that one. Fighting types, I'm gonna go Sneasler. Sneasler is the original Big Nugget Flinger. The original mon that flung the Big Nugget for me. That, you know, it showed the world that that item was useful in competitive Pokemon, and Sneasler was the first one to do it with Unburden, so I'll go with that. Favorite poison, Galarian Weezing. It could have been Sneasler again, but I'll switch it up. Galarian Weezing for sure because of, you know, how it has served me. Ground type is going to be Ursaluna here. Teddiursa, Ursaring, Ursaluna, one of my favorite lines, favorite evolution lines. Flying types, ooh, Corviknight for me. For sure, Corviknight. Oh, I think I messed up. Here. Actually, my favorite ground type of Gen 4 is not Garchomp. It's Rhyperior. Because I love Corviknight, Rhyperior, and Umbreon together. So, my favorite ground type in Gen 4 is Rhyperior. Correction. So, we could switch things up, right? There's no set in stone until the video is ended, right? So, we could do that. Psychic type Pokemon, I'm gonna have to go with... I'm not really attached, I'll be honest, I'm not really attached to a lot of these psychics. I'm not really. Braviary, maybe because I like its shiny form. It's black. It's very, like, the black shinies are peak. Like, look at this, right? We got Black Rayquaza. We got, like, you know, Greninja. Braviary. The black shinies are so cool. So cool. Yeah, bug types. Cleavor is my favorite for that one. Rock type. I guess I gotta double down on Hisuian Arcanine, yeah, as my favorite rock and fire. I mean, I don't really see a lot of good alternatives for myself personally, even though they're all great mons. But Hisuian Arcanine for me is kind of the double down. I'm trying not to double down. That's why I'm switching things around here and there. But some of them I just have to. So ghost types. Corsola. What is this? Galarian Corsola, right? This mon here, love it. Love it so much that it's my favorite ghost from this gen. Dragon, Regidrago. Love Regidrago because it's a Regi. Dark types is going to be Obstagoon. I like Obstagoon for being evolution of these guys. It's it's a great honor to see that, and I'm sure they're very honored. Favorite steel, it would be Corviknight if I didn't choose it as that, but I love Copperajah. Copperajah is a really unique, really cool Pokemon out of this gen, and I like it. I like it a lot. Favorite fairy is... Oh, they have Gmax Grimmsnarl. I'll choose that. Gmax Grimmsnarl is my favorite. I like it. I think it looks so cool in the games as well. I think it's just such a cool mon. Overall favorite starter from Gen 8. That's a tough one because it also includes these guys. I'm gonna have to go Rillaboom. I am a big fan of Rillaboom. I think it was, yeah, it was also my starter as well in, you know, the games Pokemon Sword and Shield. So, yeah, I'll go with that. And favorite gimmick form. There's so many gimmicks, so many. I'm gonna have to go with this Eternatus hand form G-Max. That's like my favorite one. Yeah, that's for sure my favorite. Favorite legend is gonna be Zarude, and overall favorite from Gen 8 overall is Ursaluna. I'm the biggest fan of Teddiursa, Ursaring, Ursaluna. Those are certainly really up there in my favorites overall. And so now we move on to the last gen, Gen 9. What do we have here? We have a few things here. Ooh, the Dunsparce! Wait, the Dunsparce 3 segment? The Dunsparce. Yeah, this mon, my favorite normal type of the latest generation by far. Love the Dunsparce. Y'all have seen me use it if you've been watching me for a while. Great Pokemon. Favorite fire out of this gen? Ceruledge, I think is really cool. Favorite water is Walking Wake. Dinosaur Suicune, you know, I like it. Grass type favorite? Toedscruel. Grass type Tentacruel. It walks. You know, like Walking Wake. Speaking of walking stuff, you know, we got Walking Raikou. You know, Raging Bolt is just my favorite electric of this latest gen, for sure. Favorite ice type is Iron Bundle from this gen. It's literally Delibird, overpowered Delibird. Favorite fighting type of this gen, Annihilate, is my favorite. I would say it's one of my favorite fighting type Pokemon in general, really, which might foreshadow this one, I guess. But yeah, I like Annihilate a lot. Like a lot, you know? Ground types. Sorry, what are we on? Poison types. We have here is, I like Grafai. Little monkey kind of, right? I like that one. Blood Moon Ursaluna is my favorite ground type for sure. The latest one is so cool. We have this one here for flying. I love Flamigo. It's a very nice friend, you know, hence the word amigo, which is supposed to be a friend. So a friend of Flamigo, a friendly from Flamingo. You know, it's very close. Favorite psychic is this definitely gonna be Farigiraf here, because this mon is fun. I love this mon a lot. Favorite bug is gonna be you. I love Slitherwing. I don't know if I like any rocks in particular here. I might have to go with Iron Thorns. I think Iron Thorns is really cool as a Paradox T-Tar. I might go with that. Favorite ghost type of this latest generation is gonna have to be Annihilate. But I have to double down on Annihilate for fighting a ghost, because yeah, that mon is my absolute favorite. And for Dragon, I'm probably gonna have to do the same with Raging Bolt, because that's another of my favorites. Raikou is my favorite electric type of Gen 2, and might be my favorite electric type of all time. Raging Bolt is certainly up there for me, I would say. Favorite dark of Gen 9, I would say is... Whoa, Chien? Nah, probably Meowscarada. I like this mon a lot. Maybe King Gambit. I don't know. Meowscarada, I think, is gonna be what I'm gonna stick with. It's hard to choose. I like a lot of these mons, but I think Meowscarada is my favorite. Ooh, this one is Orthworm for sure. Orthworm is such a cool mon. I love this mon a lot. It's one of my favorite steel types of Gen. It is my absolute favorite steel type of Gen 9, but one of my favorite steel types of the recent, maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 gens, I guess. It's really good. I love it. Screamtail for Fairy, for sure. It's literally the new Umbreon that I've been using, but nothing can replace my dear Umbreon for sure, though. Starter is going to be Skeledirge. That was my starter from Scarlet and Violet, so I will choose you. Favorite form? Okay, Terapagos. Favorite legendary? Tinglu. You know, you gotta turn him into a Tingloser. And favorite overall Gen 9 mon is Annihilate for sure. Now we are on to overall favorites of each generation's typing. So favorite normal type Pokemon has to be... It's a close one between the Dunsparce and Teddiursa, personally, for me. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. It really is. My heart says Teddiursa. I love Teddiursa so much. It's one of my favorite normal types, and one of my favorite Pokemon in general. So, I'll go with that. That's what my heart says. Favorite fire type Pokemon in general is probably Victini, I think, in my opinion. I feel bad for choosing, like, not choosing the Dunsparce because that's one of my favorites, but Teddiursa, yeah. Teddiursa. Anyways, I was looking at the Dunsparce, it's like, that's one of my favorites too, but I have to only choose one, so it is what it is. Favorite water, Empoleon, 100%, no question. Favorite grass, Virizion. Favorite electric, Raikou. Favorite ice of all, Chinese Mamo. Favorite fighting is Annihilate. Favorite poison, Alolan Muck. Favorite ground, it's a close one between Ursaluna and Blood Moon. I'll go Blood Moon because I think I like it a little bit more. Favorite flying is Lugia. Favorite bug, sorry, psychic is Metagross. Favorite bug is Genesect. Rock is Titar. Ghost. Favorite ghost. What happened to Hoopa? Did I not choose Hoopa? I chose Aegislash here. Okay. Favorite psychic was Metagross. Favorite ghost has to be probably Aegislash on this one. Although I guess it would have been Hoopa if I chose it here, but I specifically chose Aegislash because of Hoopa being here. I'll choose Aegislash. Favorite dragon, I think, is I really like favorite dragon. I love these dragons so much though, is the thing. I don't know. I like you. Oh no. I like you. the shadow lord. I like you. Favorite dark Umbreon. Favorite steel Jirachi. Favorite fairy Togekiss. Favorite starters Empoleon, for sure. Favorite Gmax form, sorry, gimmick form I should say. Metagross. Favorite legend, Shadow Lugia. Overall favorite, Shadow Lugia. I'll tell you why. Because this mon here was like my origin story. On the very first time I was ever on the internet, my username was Lugia, and it was because of Shadow Lugia, because Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness was probably the best part of my childhood, video game wise. So yeah, Shadow Lugia holds a big part of my nostalgia, and love that mon a lot. But yeah, those are my favorites. We actually went through all of these. Wow. I'm tired. I think the line's wearing off. Yeah, now we're on this section here where we select our team. What do I do for this? Do I click the box or something? Oh, pick them on or whatever. Picking. Okay. Let's make a team of 6. I would choose, if I were to choose a team of 6, Mamoswine, Chinese. I would choose Metagross. Or can I choose Mega Metagross actually? Is that an option? I would choose Empoleon, Umbreon. Where's my signature Hoopa? Where are you at? Hoopa. Can I choose legendaries or no? If I can't, I mean, I'll choose Lugia. But if I can't choose Lugia, I would choose, I don't know, probably Togekiss to make it fair. I go with that. Favorite regional bird. Oh, wow. All these little baby birds. Okay, let's go with Tailo. Favorite mammal, Bidoof. Favorite bug, Ladybug. Favorite pseudo-legendary Metagross, easy. Favorite Pikachu clone, Mimikyu. It is the Pikachu clone. Favorite evolution is Umbreon. You already know that. I already know that. It would be foolish of me to say anything otherwise because you would know I was lying. Favorite fossil is Aerodactyl. Favorite regional form is Hisuian Zoroark. Favorite Gigantamax is Grimmsnarl, easy. Favorite baby is probably Wynot, because why not? I'm a big fan of Wobbuffet, because why not? Favorite box legendary Shadow Lugia. Favorite mythical Hoopa. Favorite Ultra Beast. Ultra Beast is Stakataka, because of Trick Room, Clamperl, you know, watch that video. Favorite Paradox, Raging Bolt. Favorite type, Psychic. Because if you see here, Psychic, and then Psychic. So a lot of Psychics. Favorite Pokeball is Luxury Ball. Looks cool. Luxurious. Spinda. What is this thing for? Favorite Spinda, you choose like what is it, this thing? Let's go with that one. No, I don't like that one actually. Let's go with this one. Looks more original. Favorite Vivillon, blue. Let's go blue. Favorite Alcremie, blue. Favorite new evolution, Mamoswine, Chinese. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. This is just kind of more of a chill, like pick my favorites and kind of have fun. Just a little catch up before the main show on Thursday, you know. So, but I hope you all enjoyed this one and kind of, you know, it's more of like a discussion type video. You just kind of zone out or even zone in if you want and listen in and kind of catch up on all stuff Pokemon favorites. And you know, I did want to I didn't want a formal discussion video on some of the new stuff we saw, like Legends EA and Champions and whatever, but I mean, we saw some stuff. It's obviously not a lot has been revealed, but enough to get us excited, I would say. Enough to get us excited. But I wanted to give like brief thoughts in a video like this where I just kind of go over my favorites, and I hope my friend enjoys seeing my favorites now because he wanted to see it. So but that is gonna be it from me. Thank you everybody for watching. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Pokemon are, and if any of our favorites match, you could let me know. I don't think YouTube allows links to be posted, unfortunately, so I don't know if I can see your links. If you like, I'll have them in the description if you want to do them yourself, obviously, but I don't know if I'll be able to see them. But if you want to like tell me them like in words, you can. Any favorites that match or anything that you like a lot, please let me know. And your thoughts on Legends ZA and Champions, I would like to know that as well. Please do leave a comment. I look forward to hearing from you all. I appreciate you all, and I shall catch you on the next video. Peace.